Hello everybody out there in YouTube land. Ed here, ELH Scale Model Garage. And I'd like to start my Sunday, June 30th, 2024 Model Car and Coffee. First with a drink of coffee. Nectar of the Gods. With a couple of shout outs. First of all, I'd like to shout out Frank over at Frank's Model Works. He's got a couple of series that he's been doing. He's also doing the Model Car and Coffee. But the series I'm currently watching of his is his finishing your model car body from start to finish. He's working on some 68 and 69 Charger bodies, and he's doing all sorts of stuff with that, repairing some Schwartz shots and removing vestigial nibs from previous castings and whatnot, and doing very excellent work. So if you haven't checked out Frank's Model Works, go check him out. And then the second shout out is for Chris's House of Plastic. I was watching a video of Frank's last night, and he gave Chris a shout out and linked his channel and his page and in the video description. And I went over and checked the guy out, and doing some excellent work over there, and you got to go check him out. He's just getting started in the YouTube community. He's been building models for a minute, and he's got some good stuff. Go check him out. Now, for Model Car and Coffee, the model I'm discussing today, not exactly a car. It's a semi. And I started the build out utilizing Revell's Historic series for this particular semi. And I was basically just going to use that one as a placeholder. It's the Kenworth W900, by the way. And I was just going to use it as basically a placeholder for the complete tow rig for my OBS Chevy monster truck. Well, and then what I was going to do is get a second Revell Germany Kenworth W900 and build it, but modify, take the Historic series apart and modify some of that to work with the Revell Germany version. And I got to thinking about it. I already have a Revell Germany kit. Don't have a trailer to put on it. So why not go ahead and do the Revell Germany kit and make the modifications that I'm wanting to make from the Historic series to begin with. And modification for Historic series is sleeper roof. This is the Revell Germany sleeper roof, and this is the Historic series sleeper roof. It's more of the Aerodyne style, and I prefer this one over the flat, even with the roof of the cab type. And what I'm thinking about doing with this is taking my razor saw and cutting it just a little bit below that line there, and then using some files and sandpaper and whatnot to clean that up and make it all just nice and even on that line. I do have to fill this little spot back here in where the back of the interior snaps in. Historic series being a snap type kit. But another modification I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to cut the bed portion of the interior for the sleeper cab out and do a little bit of modifying to it to make it to where it'll work with the Revell Germany series, because the Revell Germany series, once you've got it all assembled, you can't see inside the sleeper because the interior tub, it's got this molded in curtain, I'm guessing is what it's supposed to be, in the interior tub. Whereas this Aerodyne sleeper roof has window holes, has windows in the top, so you would be able to see in through that. And I'm thinking about modifying the back of that interior tub anyways to maybe make it either just straight open, or I may put an actual cloth curtain in there. Now, for the chassis, this is where I'm at so far. Obviously, I'm not going with the kit call-out paint codes. As you can see, I've got a kind of a brownish wire for the spring portion of the air brakes. I've got a yellow wire for the main portion of the air brakes, and then I've got some dark blue wire for the air suspension. And then I've got orange wire for the front air brakes. I've got some green and lighter blue wire, and yes, it is lighter blue. Can't really tell that on the camera though, but this is a lighter blue than the airbag wire. And these two are going to go from the front and rear service air tanks to the pogo stick, and then on out to the glad hands for the trailer. And I don't know if I'm going to light this one up. Probably don't have time to light it up, so probably not, because I've got a bunch of other stuff I got to get done too. But that's basically it. So it's 9:31 a.m. and time for a drink of coffee. So, but yeah, if y'all haven't checked out Frank's Model Works or Chris's House of Plastic, I'll have links to their channels in my description, and go check them out, see what they got, see if you like what they're doing. I think you might, because they're both pretty skilled builders. So whatever time of day it is that y'all happen to watch this, be it morning, noon, evening, night, whatever, have a good one, and until next time, I'll be in the garage.